Okay. Hi all, good morning. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So any question on the topics which we have discussed so far yesterday? Anything in general? Okay, if no questions, so I'm proceeding with the other topics today. And this is the agenda. I'm trying to cover this few keywords. Let's see how much we can cover. Okay, fine. Start with that. These are very simple, but used very frequently while doing transformation logics, while applying business logics. Okay, so this is an employee one table. Can anyone please confirm if my voice is audible clearly?
Yeah, today okay. Now okay.
So, fine. So, I have your trade table employee one here, and this is the data in front of you. We have few employees whose names are like AG, DF, BSc, something like this I've taken, and their salary, and they're working in different department. I have taken tech and sales. Very simple data. Okay, and this is the data in front of you. Now, what I'm doing here is sum of salary from department. Okay, I'm executing this query. The output is 2400. What you understood from this, what this output is trying to convey? We'll answer this. Very simple. So this is
Salary
the
whole column.
correct. This is the sum of all the salary. Correct. If you will add all the salaries, it will come to 2400. Okay, let me show you this. Salary is how much? 2400. Okay. So if you're writing sum of salary, okay, sum of any integer or number column, it will give you the sum of that. Very simple, right? Yeah, this has some variance as well. How to find the cumulative sum, how to use this in window functions and all those things. So we'll see that in window function. But the very simple flavor of sum is sum, the column name, and this will give you salary of the entire that column values. Okay, right now we have seen that the output is 2400. It means the sum of all the salaries 2400. Hope this is clear and simple as well. Okay. Now, if I will show you here, this total sum is coming as 2400, and we have seen that through SQL query as well. It's 2400. But suppose if the requirement is that tell me the total salary. Tell me the total salary department wise. I mean in tech and sales. What is the total salary in tech? What is the total salary in sales? Okay. So if you see the total salary in tech is 850, correct? 850 is the total salary of employees working in tech department. Okay, hope this is clear. 850. Similarly for sales, the total salary is 1550. Okay, so here the requirement has changed. The business, they want us to show this split up of salary department wise. They want to understand how much they're spending in each department. Okay. Earlier it was simple. They want to understand the total what is the total salary they are giving to the employees. That comes to 2,400. And now they want that, okay, department wise, what is the split up? Okay. Hope the question is clear. So
Yes.
for that, you just add department here, comma, sum of salary. So when the moment you will add this, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants sum of all the salary department wise. Okay, sum of all the salary department wise. Okay, let me execute this. Let's go back to this down or what happened here. What happened? What is this, guys? Hello. What is this? Error message, right? Can you guys tell me, anyone, what is the reason for this error message? No idea.
Department column having different departments, right? That's why it's showing error message because it cannot sum all the salary.
Okay, okay. Fine, let's see. Okay, let's understand, try to understand from SQL engine perspective that why this is giving. Sorry, Mohit, you have to. Okay, fine. No issues. Okay, so this is showing error message, and there is some error, not a single group function. Just try to understand from SQL engine perspective that why the SQL engine is throwing this error message. Okay, this is the query we have executed. Okay, first of all, your SQL engine will hit which keyword here? Okay, first of all, how many reserved keywords are there in this query?
Two, three.
Three. What are
Select
those?
sum from. Select sum from.
Very good. Select is one reserved keyword. Sum is one reserved keyword. And from is one reserved keyword. Okay, so we have three reserved keywords in this query. Now, out of this three, which keyword SQL engine will hit first? Is that select or sum or from?
From.
From. Please make a note of this point, guys. Very important. If you want to become expert in SQL query, you have to understand that how the internal engine is working. Don't mug up the things. So when you will give this query, when you will run this query, so first of all, your query parser, it will check for the syntax and all those things, syntax, semantics. Once all those formalities are done, then your query engine will hit from. In from, the SQL engine will see that the user has mentioned table employee one. So your SQL engine will search for this table in the entire database, because in the database you have n number of tables. So it will search for that. Once this is done, the SQL engine has searched this. It will make a copy and it will keep it somewhere. Okay, just take a local copy of that. Oh, so far so good, clear. After
Yes.
from, okay, very good. After from, where it will go?
We'll go to fetch department.
Which one? I think we have Roja only in this group. I cannot hear anything from other participants. I'm not sure what's the reason, but please speak up. Yeah, from employee, then where it will go?
Select.
Select. Okay. After from, it will go to select. In select, you have mentioned department, right? Correct.
Yeah.
So it will pick the department. And ideally, this should give this. So far we are here. I'm going as per you guys, whatever you're telling. Okay. Okay. So you told me that first it will go to from. It will take this table. Table is here. We have taken the copy. After that, you guys told me that we'll go to select. In select, you have department column. So okay, select a department column. After this, where it will go?
Sum.
Sum. But how it can go to sum? You have selected this only.
Salary.
Do you have any salary column here? You see, select is you have selected this. Select is the final call. It's like you went for a shopping in a mall. Once you have done everything, you have kept that in bucket, you have done the what I can say payment. Okay. After that, you reached home. So that is the final article. So this is like you have reached home and this is the final article you have. So do you have any salary column here? No, correct. But in the SQL, in the query, you have mentioned I want sum of salary. So what you have to do? Again, you will go to this small. Again, you will pick this salary. Is it clear? So where is the mistake?
I think after that we have to form a group by.
Group by is not there. Group by is not present anywhere in this query. How you're telling about group by? Group by is not present here. First of all, tell me after from where it should go. You guys told me that we'll go to select. Okay, I have taken select department. I have taken department here. Now you're telling after this it will go to sum of salary. Do you have salary column here? You have missed that, correct?
So salary.
You have missed it. So that's why SQL engine will not go to select after from, correct? After from, it will not go to select. Please remember, select comes at the very last. If you went for shopping in a mall, okay, does it happens that okay, you like the shirt and you will pick it and you will go for what I can say that payment? No, what happens? First of all, you will collect all the items whatever you want. You will keep it in a trolley or bucket, and then finally you will go for payment. Is that clear? So select is your final call. So always select will come at the very last when you have done all the calculations. Hope it is clear, guys. So after from, it will go to sum of salary. Sum of salary. Okay. Is it clear? Now in sum of salary, if it will go here, it will sum the salary. What is the total value? 2400. It will give you 2400. First of all, before proceeding, any question? Yes or no? So far, you have understood or not, everyone?
Yes.
I'm trying to make you understand from SQL engine perspective. Otherwise, quickly I can show you what is the reason for this error message. I will apply that keyword and that's all. We will move to the next topic. But I want you guys to understand that what is happening in here. So after from it will go to sum of salary, and if it will go to sum of salary, it will take the sum of this. Correct? Total sum is 2400. Correct? Then it will come to your select. So after this your select will come. I try to understand the reason that why SQL is hitting from first, then it is going to sum, then it is going to select. What is the reason? Don't mug up that okay, if someone told me that no, from will come, then sum, then select, this select. No, challenge it. No, why SQL will go to from first? Prove this. Don't just go with the flow that okay, if Tanveer or any teacher has told okay from will come for them. No, challenge it. Okay. You guys told me that Tanveer after from select will come. I kept it here. And then I've shown you that what is the problem. If after from, if the SQL name will go to select, what is the problem? I think you are clear with the problem, because after from it will go to select, it will select the department. Now your SQL engine will search for the salary. Now this is a black word. The shop is closed for you now because you have done all the purchasing. Now your SQL engine is searching for sum of salary. Do you have any salary column here?
No.
No. So where is the mistake? The mistake is after from you should go and you should check what all are your requirements. Correct? So that is why your from, your select comes at the very last. You might be thinking that the where order by comes, distinct comes. I'm not going into all these things. Right now for this query, I'm concentrating. So is it clear that why select will come at the very last here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, why I'm explaining you this is because when I've executed this query, I got some error message. Even I don't know what is the reason for this. Suppose for the timing, I don't know what is the reason. I started analyzing this, that why this SQL is giving this error message. So from is done. Sum of salary is also done. SQL has done this. The output is 2400. Then the SQL engine will come to select department. Okay, then it will come to select department. Which department should it select? Tech or sales or both? Which department? Those are not speaking, please go on mute. Which department should it select? Guys, please reply.
Both the
SQL engine will
Both.
Both. Fine, no issues. Both. Okay.
I think compiler should be confused
Compiler should be confused. Why
Yeah.
it should be confused? Good answer. Why it should be confused?
because no, we are doing the sum of salary.
Mhm.
So sum of salary will include the department of technology as well as sales.
Very good. Very good. Mhm.
So it will be the cumulative sum. So compiler will be because compiler will be confused whether it's a sum of technology or it's a sum of sales.
Perfect. Perfect. Great
So
answer.
it will
Great
be
answer.
error.
Very good. C. Very good. Here you have taken sum of salary. Total salary is coming as 2400. Correct? Now the user is asking for department as well. Now the SQL engine will take this department. Now the SQL engine will get confused. That should I put here tech, or should I keep here department, or sorry, should I keep here sales, or shall I keep department shall I keep tech and sales both? Why? Because this 2400 is the total sum of tech and sales both. If I will keep only sales here, does this the correct number?
no,
No. Why no?
because it includes sales, tech also, right?
Tech also.
But it's only
Very good.
displaying sales.
Similarly, if I will put tech here, is this the correct output? No,
It's not.
that's not correct. If I will keep here cells like this, is this the correct output?
No.
This is also not correct. This is showing that in tech total salary is 2400, cells total salary is 2400. That is why your SQL engine is confused here. And that's why the poor SQL engine is throwing this error message. Is the reason clear? First of all, we will think about the
Yes.
solution, what to do. But is the reason clear why this error message is coming?
It's clear.
Clear to everyone? Anyone who wants me to repeat this? No. Okay. So to solve this, problem, we will add group by. We will add group by department. Okay. Now you guys should ask the result that okay, Tanvir, how this will solve the problem, correct? Let's try to understand this. This was your main table. Okay. First of all, your SQL engine will hit the from keyword, employee one. So this is done. Your SQL engine has taken a copy of this table. This is given. After from, it will go to group by. And please challenge it. Don't accept whatever I'm telling. Challenge it that why it will go to group by. Okay. It will see that the group by is department, right? I have mentioned group by department. So your SQL will make a bucket. It will make bucket. It will see that how many distinct departments are present here. How many distinct departments are present here, guys?
2.
2. Very good. So it will make one bucket of tech and one bucket of sales. So far, so good. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. You have mentioned group by department. So you are telling to SQL engine that create buckets of each and every department. So SQL engine will come here. It will see that we have 2 distinct departments. That is why it has created 2 distinct buckets. Tech and sales. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, no questions. From is done, group by is done. Then it will come for sum of salary. Sum of salary. Now SQL engine will understand that okay, user wants sum of salary. Okay, it will add the sum of salary. But already how many buckets you have so far till here? 2 buckets. One is the tech, one is the sales. When your SQL engine will come here, sum of salary, he will see that we have 2 buckets. And he will understand that the user wants sum of salary segregated by these buckets. So first of all, it will take the sum of all the tech department. Okay. The sum of salary for the tech department is how much? 850. So it will show you here 850. The sum of. Then it will see the other bucket is sales. It will sum all the sales salary, all the sales salaries 1550. It will keep here 1550. Okay. Then sum of salaries also done. So after this, you have this one. This is the output after this, correct? Finally, what you're showing after sum of salary, you have select department. So department is selected and you want sum of salary. So you have both the columns. So this should be the output. Any question? Anyone who wants to repeat this? Anyone who wants to challenge? So that's why you have to give here group by. This is the reason most of the students, they will mug up that okay, whenever I will use sum, I have to use group by. Whenever I will use count, I have to use group by. Try to understand the reason why I have to pick group by. Now please verify this output. This is the output of your. Are they both same?
Yes.
Okay. So
If there is only one department mentioned in the table,
if there is only one department mentioned the tip. Okay, I got your point. I think you are asked very good question. Very good question. You are asking that okay, Tanvir, you told that here the SQL engine is confused. The 2 departments are there, and that's it has thrown error message. So what if I have only one department? So in that case, SQL engine should not confuse even if I'm not adding group by. I think that is your question, right? Is that your question, gentlemen? Who is asked?
yeah, correct. Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure why not apply. So even if you have one department or multiple departments, so this is the reason. You have to use that group by there. Okay, so that's the reason. Always whenever you're using sum, you have to use group by. Any question? Any question, guys?
No.
Okay, 1 minute. Try to- Yes, okay. Where is that? Yeah. So this is the answer. Okay. Moving further. This is your student table, and you have this data. So you have different students, ID, name, semester. Same question we have done yesterday. So this is the data in front of you. Suppose if I will ask you that, tell me the total marks scored by all the students in all the semester. What should be the query? Can anyone please help me with the query? Yeah.
You want to student name and marks?
I want total marks scored by all the students in all the semester. Select.
Student name.
Select sum of marks from student.
Sum of marks
All of them.
from student. See, if I'm using this, so it means I want the sum of all the marks. Okay, sum of all the marks of all the students, all the semesters. Okay. Let me show you the output. You got output here. 720 is the total marks. Correct. My question is why I have not used group by here, and why this was not thrown error message.
Here we are asking only sum of marks, so it's taking only marks column and it is summing all the marks.
Right. So there is no
That's why it's not
confusion.
throwing
There is no
confusion.
confusion.
Yeah.
That is why this is not throwing an error message, right? Now, suppose if the question is that, okay, tell me the total marks scored by each and every student. Total marks scored by A is how much? 120 plus 140, 260. Total marks by B, 120 plus 100, 220. Okay. So in that case, you have to write here the student name, comma. So the moment you will write this, your SQL engine will understand that the user wants sum of marks the student wise. Now in this case, you have to write group by
Student name.
Okay, let me see this. See, total marks scored by A is 260. Total marks scored by C is 240. Total marks scored by B is 220. Now, if you want to sort this, that okay, I want A to be displayed first and then B, then C, then what you have to do here?
Order.
Order by. Where you will write order by?
After the group by student name, order by
Yeah.
student
by
name. Student name.
Now, if you see your student name is ordered A, B, C. Okay, is that clear? Any question, guys?
So I have one question here.
Mhm.
Suppose if this here we want all the sum of student wise and this semester wise also, then I have to write group by student name, comma, semester. Am I right?
Ah, you are correct. I will show you that example, but your
Yeah.
answer is correct. Okay. So, is this clear, guys? Any question?
Yes, yes, clear.
Okay.
If
Now,
I need to select one,
if I need to select,
I need to select one more column. like the student ID also.
Student ID also. Oh, okay. But you have to write this in the group by as well. Apart from sum, what all columns you are adding here, all those columns must be written in group by as well. Otherwise, this will throw error message. Let me show you that. Okay, got the output?
Okay.
Now, if I will
So
delete this student ID, let me show you. If I'll delete this student ID, error message, right? So that's why apart from sum of marks, what all columns you have, just copy it, Control C, and after group by, Control V. Yeah, next question.
so how this this multiple column grouping is happening?
Oh, okay. Good question. Good question. Same concept. Okay, concept while it is same, but let me explain you this.
Actually, in example, you told na that okay, it will create two buckets, but here we are taking multiple columns for grouping.
Uh-huh. I will let me explain you that. Let me explain. I thought of explaining that from other example, but let me explain you that here. This is your student table, right? And this is the data. This is the data, and this is the query. Let's try to understand what is happening here. First of all, this SQL engine will hit which keyword?
From
From. What it will do? Guys, I have asked a tough question. After from you have student table name, right? So it will search for the student table in the database. It will make a copy. That is done. After from where it will go?
Group by.
Those columns which we, should be selected already by group by, we have the same columns, right? So it will go to group by.
Very good. So after executing from clause, you have this output, right? Then it will go to group by. This is in group by you have a student name, comma student ID. So what it will do? What is the purpose of group by? What I have mentioned you before this. What group by does?
Group by basically creates a bucket
Very good.
based on the column.
It will create bucket. Very good. Okay. So you are telling SQL engine to create bucket of the student name and a student ID. This is a crucial thing. Please understand this. Get this. Executing clause. So you are telling to SQL engine to create bucket of a student name and student ID. So SQL engine has written here student name and student ID. Now, who will help me with the bucket name? What should be the first bucket? These are the two columns, student name and student ID.
So ABC is the first bucket.
No. Here you have to think about the combination. Combination. Okay. See a student name A. Keep it here. Okay. Now, the student ID. A with 1 is one bucket, right? Okay. Come to the next record. What is the other combination? The student name and student ID?
B with
No. After even the second record is again A1, right?
yeah.
Again A1, but already A1 we have covered. So do we need to cover that again?
Yes, we need again.
Shall I write it again?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes,
No.
yes.
No,
No.
already
don't
it is
have-
considered, right?
Yeah, already it's a bucket, right? So it's adding into the same bucket only.
Correct. Sachin is a player of which team? India. Correct. So Sachin will come under India, right? Rahul Dravid, will you keep in the India bucket or you will create a separate bucket India and that you will keep Rahul? Which one you want to go? You will create a separate bucket or you will keep in this bucket only? Same bucket only, right? So that's why you have created a bucket here. So no need to repeat that bucket again. Even if it is coming again, not an issue. If you have covered one bucket, that's over. No need to repeat it again. Is that clear? I think not clear. Is it clear, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, it is
Yes.
clear.
Okay.
Uh, I have just
Yeah.
one doubt here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we have to write that A and 1, but the
Mhm.
marks are different. So the SQL engine, what will do, it will just sum up in the backend that
Very
this is
good.
A1 bucket and it
Very
will
good.
just going to add 120 and 140.
Correct.
120 and
A1, you are correct. That's Tanvir, but marks are different here. Correct. So what SQL engine will do? It will sum both the marks. 140 plus 120 is 260. So it will keep this in this bucket. That is why I told you always this group by will come in the aggregate function. This is the reason. When you're using sum, when you're using average, when max, when minimum, then count, then this group by comes. And this is the reason. It will sum all the marks here and will keep in this bucket. Is that clear? Is it clear or not? I will repeat then.
It is clear.
clear.
Then after here, then where it will go? SQL engine.
The next record, B2.
B2.
It will go to
Do you,
next group.
do you have any bucket with the name B2 here?
No,
No. So what it will do?
it will create another bucket.
Very good. Great. B2. Very good. Okay. Then next record. Do you have B2 bucket here?
No.
Yes, we have already.
Yes, we have
Yeah,
already.
there is a sorry.
So this will not create any new bucket. Correct. After that, where it will go?
It will sum the
C3.
value.
C3. So do you have any bucket of name C3?
No.
No. So it
So
will
it will
create.
create.
Very good. After C3, where it will go?
Next
Next
record,
record. So what's the bucket name? C3.
C3.
Do you have C3 here?
Yes.
We have it here, right? So group by is also done. After this, where SQL engine will go?
Aggregate function, sum.
Sum. After group by, it will come to sum of marks. If anyone is finding it difficult to understand, please stop me and ask. So it will come to sum of marks. So far, this is the output you have. Sum of marks. A1. This is the A1, right? Now, what is the sum of marks of A1? 120 plus 140, 260, correct? Then bucket B2. In B2 bucket, this is the two records of B2 bucket, correct? What is the total marks? 120 plus 100, 220.
220.
Third bucket is C3. How many records are there in third bucket C3? Two records. These are the two
Two
records.
records.
What are the total marks? 120 plus 120, 240.
240.
This column name is sum of separate. Okay. This is also done. After this, where it will go?
Replying or
After this, it will come to select. Already in select, you have a student name and a student ID, right? So this will be executed after that. And then after this, it will go to last order by. Okay. Last order will be executed. Automatically this is ordered. If it is not ordered, it will order it, will sort it. So this will be your output. Now please verify. Let me execute this now. So is the concept clear? Why we are using group by? What is the reason for that? And all those things.
Yes,
This is
clear.
the output of your SQL engine. Now please verify if it's the correct one. Exactly same. Okay. Any question? No question.
Tanvir, if we have a student name A with student ID 2,
That example, that is what I'm searching. That is what I got your point. That is what I'm searching. Just give me a minute. 1 minute. This is the example. First of all, before proceeding with this example, please let me know if you want me to repeat this concept. So far, is it clear to everyone? Okay, I think it is clear. That's my response. Okay, now little bit advanced concept of sum. So guys, this is the 2010 in front of you. Our concept you have understood. Nothing new I will teach now. Yes, I will show you a few examples. Concept wise, this is over. Topic is over. Just I will show you a few examples. Concept will remain same. This is your student table, and this is the data in front of you. Let me explain you what is the data. So we have two students here, 1 and 2. Name is A and name is B. And in first semester in physics, he has scored 100 marks. Second semester in physics, he has scored 150. Third semester physics, 200 and all those things. Similarly, chemistry, you have 4th semester. Physics again 4th semester. Chemistry again 4th semester. Okay, this is the marks. I want total marks scored by all the students. What should be the query? We'll answer this.
Select sum of marks from student.
This is very simple. You want total marks, total salary. No confusion. Just write select. This is total marks is 3100. So if you will check it there, no, it will be total 3100. You can check that again. Now the next question is, I want the total marks scored by the students. Means total marks scored by student A, total marks scored by student B. What should be the query?
Select student name. Sorry, name.
Name is name. That's
Comma
all.
sum of marks from group by student. After that, group by name. Space group by.
Total marks scored by A is 1550. Total marks scored by B is again 1550. Is that clear?
Yes.
I want to understand the total marks scored in physics, total marks scored in chemistry. What should be the query? I want total marks subject wise. Can you guys help me with the query?
Yeah. Select the name, comma subject.
Name, comma, subject.
Then group by name,
same.
name, comma subject.
Anyone who wants to challenge this query?
your question was to grouping by subject, right?
Right.
So name, select subject, comma, sum of marks from student group by subject.
Correct. Correct. Very good. See, what's the problem in this query? First of all, let me execute this. This is the output. This is the output. Is this output as per the expected result what we are looking? It is as per the question what I have asked. What was the
So
question
you
which I have asked?
you asked only by subjects.
Right. I just told
Okay.
that tell me the total marks scored subject wise. Means I want
Subjects.
total
Then
marks
we have
scored
to
in
take out
chemistry.
the name. Yeah.
Ah, very good. We have to remove the name. Okay.
Yeah, I thought name and the subject.
Oh, no problem. No problem. So chemistry total marks score is 1700 and physics total marks score is 1400. Is this clear? Now, if I will ask you that, tell me each and every student total marks segregated by subject. It means student A in physics, what is the total marks scored? Student A in chemistry, what is the total marks scored? Similarly, B physics, what is the total marks scored? You getting the question, guys? That's why
Yes.
always whenever you are getting questions, either in interviews or in your project work, read question 2 to 3 times. First of all, try to understand what the question is asking, what it is demanding. Okay, so now this is the requirement. I want to see the total marks scored by A in physics and chemistry similarly for B. What should be the query?
Then select name, subject, sum of marks.
Correct. So very simple. Just add here name, comma, subject, group by subject, comma. Let me execute this. You got the output? A in physics has scored total 700. A in chemistry has scored total 850. B in physics total 700. Similarly, B in chemistry total 850. Is this what we are looking for? Okay. Any questions? Now you can notice one point here. Here the sequence is name comma subject. But here what I've done, subject comma name. I have changed the sequence. So will it matter here?
No, it's not here.
So you mean the sequence
I was
doesn't
just
matters in group by, right?
No, it will not affect.
Not
Yeah.
affect. What about order by? If I'll change the sequence in order by, will that affect or not?
no.
Yes, definitely. It can impact.
My question is, okay, before proceeding, first of all, so group by sequence doesn't matters. Interviewer can confuse you. Sequence doesn't matter in group by. If you want to write subject comma name, you can write that is one and the same. Or if you want to write name comma subject, they both are one and the same. Hope this is clear. They both are, you will get the same one. Any question? So what we understood, the sequence doesn't matter in group by. Now, if you write order by name, so what's the meaning of this? What this will do order by name?
After grouping what we are getting, we have to order that.
Yeah, that will be ordered. I've written here order by name, so that will be ordered
Yeah.
in ascending order, right? Let me show you.
Yeah.
Name is ordered in ascending order, right? Okay. If I will write name comma subject, what is the meaning of this?
First
Yeah,
it will order by name, then it will if there are two names with the same name, then it will order by subject.
right? Okay, clear. Now, if you will write order by subject comma name, so what will happen?
First, it will order by subject.
And then name.
The two, yeah, then name.
Now tell me, the sequence matters in order by or not?
Yes.
Definitely.
Hope this was clear. So these are the simple concepts. Okay, that sequence doesn't matters in group by, but sequence matters in order by, and I've shown you with the help of an example as well. Okay, so this was all about sum. Okay, any other question on sum part? I've shown you with the help of two columns combination as well. Someone was asking question from this perspective. Any question? No questions. Sum is done. Similarly, you have max. Similarly, you have min. Similarly, you have average. Exactly same as sum. No difference. Sum will find the sum. Max will tell you what is the maximum there. Minimum will tell you what is the minimum value. Average will calculate the average value. Yesterday in SQL practice, I have posted the question based on this average only. Let me tell you max minimum as well. Let's start the simple example first. This is the one, right? Suppose if I will write here, select maximum salary. What should be the output? First of all, before output, what do you think this query is asking? Go on.
What is the maximum salary from the employee table?
Yeah, so it is telling that in this entire employee table, what is the maximum salary? So which one is the maximum salary here?
500.
500, right? So when I will execute this, so the expected output should be 500. Okay, very simple. Okay. So maximum what it will do, it will scan the entire salary column and it will search for the maximum. So maximum salary is 500. Hope this is clear. Any question?
No.
No question. Now you can ask the question that Tanvir, you have shown the maximum salary in the entire employee one table, but in my project, the requirement is that in tech department, what is the maximum salary? In sales department, what is the maximum salary? Okay, so suppose if I will ask you in tech department, what is the maximum salary? So what will be your answer?
400.
400, correct?
Mm.
And in sales, what is the maximum salary?
500.
Okay. So how to write query for that? Can you please help me, guys?
Select department.
Select
Select name. Sorry, department.
department.
Comma max of salary
So
from table name from EMP1. Group by
we
department.
have to use group by, and the reason is exactly same what I have taught you, sum. Sales maximum salary is 500, right? We have seen here. In tech maximum salary is 400. Okay, is it clear?
Yes. If we have like in sales department again 500, another record with 500, so it will show only one salary, right? Only
No.
500 it will show, right?
Both will come. Very good
No,
question.
not the group by. When we are not using group by, when we ask just max of salary from EMP1,
One will come.
only
One
it will
will
show
come.
500.
Let me show you that. This is the, suppose F record, and again the salaries 500. Okay, so it will search for all the maximum there. Okay, let me show you this. It will scan all the records and then it will search for the max and display all the maximum salary. Show this. Max is 500. So it will scan all this and the maximum is 500 out of this, I'll show you 500. But if I will execute this one, again is 500. Now, what if I will execute this query? What do you think? What should be the output? Can you guess what should be the output?
First, it will throw error because we are not using name in the group by.
Oh, sorry, I have to use name now. Then only one record with 500 will come, or two records with 500 will come.
Then it will show 3 records, I think.
Three
No,
records.
No. Yeah.
Tell me, yeah. What should be the output? Aman, any idea?
It will show 3 records. I
Group.
think.
No. Group by name means A, B, C, everything will come, right? Group by name.
But group by name, yes. F, E, and F are two different names.
But it will group by names, right? So it will come A, B, C, whatever the names are there, it will come.
Correct.
Group by department, common name.
Correct. It will make bucket, right? A and tech is one bucket.
Yeah.
Because department is tech.
Yeah.
Name is it. G and tech will
Yeah.
be another bucket. D and tech will be another bucket, right?
Yeah.
Correct, understood? So that will make that will create different buckets of that. You see how many buckets you have? That is totally different here. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Same concept what I have taught you in sum, exactly same. It will create bucket of that. F and tech is one bucket, A and tech is another bucket. You cannot see any bucket which is repeating here. Can you see any bucket which is repeating here? No, it's not repeating. Any question?
No.
No questions. Okay. So this was all about maximum. Now this one here. In this student table, I want to fetch the maximum marks. Tell me the query. Come on, guys.
Select max of marks from student.
Max of the student, right? $350. Is this the correct output? So if you see here, 350 is the maximum marks, right? This is the maximum marks. All other are less than this, right? Now, if you want to find the maximum marks student wise, that A, what's the maximum marks scored by A? What is the maximum marks scored by B? So what is the maximum marks scored by A here?
350.
350. What is the maximum marks scored by B?
300.
300. Very good. Now please help me with the query.
Select name, comma, max of marks.
Select name, comma, maximum marks, and then
Group
From
by
student, group by.
by
Group by
name.
name.
So see, syntax wise, this is very simple. A 350, B is 300, right? Okay. If I will ask you that maximum marks are scored in physics, maximum marks are scored in chemistry, what should be the query?
And name, comma, subject.
No. I want subject wise. So why?
Wise. Subject wise. Oh.
Just
Name should be removed. Yeah.
correct. Why this is throwing error message?
You have used name here. Group by subject.
After group.
Mismatch.
Very good. Here it is subject, but here I have mentioned name. So they both must be same. So So in chemistry, maximum marks is 350. In physics, maximum marks is 250. Okay. Now I want to find that A in physics, what is the maximum marks? A in chemistry, what is the maximum marks? B in physics, what is the maximum marks? B in chemistry, what is the max? It happens no when the results will be declared. So these all things you want to understand. Your principal will ask, right? Okay, in physics, what is the maximum marks of school? Who has scored maximum marks in physics and all those things, right? So I want this information now. What should be the query?
We have to add name.
You have to add name here, that's all. Okay. A in physics has scored maximum 250. Please verify here. 100, 150, 200, 250 is the maximum marks scored by A in physics, right? And similarly, A in chemistry 350, and similarly B in physics and B in chemistry maximum marks. Any question?
No.
No questions?
Yes, no questions.
Okay, if no questions, in this I'm adding sum as well. Okay, in the same query, I've added sum as well. Now, executing this. Can you please help me what this output is showing me? Why this is 850 here?
Sum of marks.
Sum of marks. Here, sum of marks, sum of total marks is scored by B in chemistry is 850. That's all. If you will add this B in chemistry, 150 plus 150, 300, 300 plus 250, 550, 550 plus 300, 850. That's why this is doing 850. What about this record? Why the sum of marks is 700? Because the total marks scored by A in physics in all the semesters is the sum of all this is 700. So from this example, I'm trying to show you that you can use sum of max both in the same query. Is it correct? Understood this?
Yes.
Can I repeat this, guys? Yes or no? Anyone who wants
No,
to repeat?
no.
No? Okay. Okay. So this was maximum marks. And similarly, you have minimum. Similarly, you have average. Suppose in
We
this.
can only use
Mhm.
we can only use this mathematical function only with group by, or we can use other function as well.
Other functions, yeah, it will come. Okay, but time being, just understand that count, max, minimum, sum, average. Okay, what all things are there? Count, sum, max, minimum, average. Whenever you are using these functions, whenever you are using any of this or combination of these functions, then group by is mandatory. Okay, group by is mandatory, and I have told you the reason for that. We started our class with that only, that why the SQL engine will throw error message. So that's why whenever you're using this count, sum, max, minimum, average, you have to use group by. If you will not use group by, that will throw error message. Is that clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So far we have studied sum and max. So similarly, you have minimum. Suppose if I write here minimum marks, it is the opposite of max. It will give you the minimum marks. Let me execute this. minimum marks. So B chemistry minimum mark is 150. So what you understood from here, the student B in subject chemistry, the maximum marks what he has scored is 300. The sum of all the marks of B in chemistry is 850. The minimum marks scored by B in chemistry is 150. If you want to verify, you can verify here. B chemistry minimum marks is 150, right? Okay. Similarly,
Tanvir, but it has not grouped, right? We are getting the name repeatedly. B A A B.
sorry, can you please repeat?
The name category here, the results. B, the chemistry. Then we have max mean. I just want to see, like, the group by. It should be what is a max, what is a sum, and what is a mean, and it should not be repeated again in the name. The table you can see, right?
Uh-huh.
First B chemistry,
Uh-huh.
then A chemistry. Okay. No, I'm just seeing the result table.
Oh yeah, this is the result table. Yeah, please tell me. What is the confusion?
No,
Oh,
I think
okay. I think you are asking that here 150 is the least marks by B and we have 2 records. So why the 2 records are not coming? Is this your question?
yes.
Are you sure? Is this a question or you're trying to ask something different? First of all, make it clear. Is this the
I
question?
I think I'm having some clarity. Actually, what I'm trying to see here is name column, the
Mhm.
result table, name column. It has a B, then the subject chemistry, then max, mean, and the sum name.
Mhm.
Again, the same B is repeated, but different subject, right? Physics.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think that should be another category. Okay, then I think I got my answer. I thought the B can be grouped by in one category, but subjects are different, right? And that's the reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Different
got it.
subjects are there, no? So
Okay, got it.
different buckets. Let me show you like this. No, sorry. Okay, now say B chemistry is one bucket, B physics is separate bucket.
Yeah, this is clear now. It is properly aligned.
Okay, perfect. Any other questions? Any other any other thought, any other modification you want to do here? Please tell me. No questions?
How where will work in this condition internally?
How, where will work, right? Oh, okay, good, yeah, good question. Good question. So this is clear, right? This data is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay, you understood that what this max is doing here, what this sum is doing here, what this minimum is doing here, and how this combination will come into picture, how the SQL will make bucket, right? Okay, this is the data in front of you. Now suppose the requirement changed. Sorry. Requirement changed and your principal is telling that please include only second semester and fourth semester marks. Okay, the requirement changed and they're asking this maximum marks, sum of marks, minimum marks, but only for the second and fourth semester. This is the question. Is the question clear? First of all, the requirement is they want this all data, maximum marks, sum of marks, minimum marks, but only for second and fourth semester. You see, you have semester column, right? They want only for second and fourth semester. So if I will execute this query for this requirement, so tell me, is this the correct result I am showing?
No.
No. Why you are taking this much time, guys? This is not correct. Why? Because